advantage of this job is that the paint on the outside is so fantastic. I have that orange bronze with the, it looks like, you know, with the sparkle in there, just beautiful classic paint. I want to protect all that, so what I am going to do is wrap it in paper, put a little masking tape around the top filler, and then I'm going to probably drape a piece of plastic over it. Just I don't want any of the works, any of the acid or any of the Por15 getting on this great paint job. So that's the challenge. Looks terrible on the inside, but beautiful on the outside. I actually was able to get 8 of the works. This is what I'm going to be using today, the works. I have acetone for my rinse, and then I just got this Por15 16-ounce tank sealer. So luckily these were not too tight. And then now, just to be a little extra cautious, I'm going to put a layer of paper in there. Yeah, that'll be helpful. Make a little hole here for it. Alright. Alright, so I got a little funnel. It's made for oil. There she goes, man, into the tank. That's one. Smells very nice. Just to ensure that I get it on the reserve side. Oops. I like using the yellow funnel better, but that's it. Alright, now I got it all filled up. It took almost, 8 bottles of works and just about 4 bottles of water, so that's how I diluted it. Alright, there's the tank. It's got it wrapped in plastic. You can see I have the tray up high. It's really great having these blocks. I ended up adjusting it, trying to get it more level. I don't know if you can see that or not. I just stacked a few blocks up to make sure that all of that acid can move up towards the front. Slosh it around. Looks pretty good. I don't see anything leaking. Alright, just checking the next day on the tank. I actually took the paper off and the plastic off as well. I wanted to make sure that there was no water underneath the plastic, so I took it off before I went to bed and I wiped everything down. Rinse it off with water and put a little baking soda to neutralize the acid as well. I also gave it a good shake now and again. Just kind of agitate a little bit, slosh the water around in it, and I moved the position of the tank around several times, trying to get the filler up as the highest point. That way I made sure that I was able to get everything I needed coated on the inside of the tank. All right, so now I think I'm getting pretty ready to drain it. Yeah, opening that cap really gets it to pour out. So I'm going to just use this funnel here, put a cup or 2 of acetone. I also cut some little circles out of the plastic bag. I'm just going to put this right here. I'm a little worried about putting this acetone against my gas cap rubber. Alright. pressure built up, shaking that acetone around in there. Well, it looks like the time I took just washing stuff down, you can see I already got a little flash rusting going on inside there. Got a very thin coat of rust throughout there. I'm going to go ahead and hit it again a little bit more. This time I got my blow dryer ready. God, I hate to throw some more in there, but I like to make sure I get all that out of there. Multitasking, steering with one hand and blow drying with the other. So I finally got this thing. The good news is that the rust is completely gone. The right consistency here. I'm just going to put it all in there. There we go. Got 16 ounces in there. Probably the bottom corner is nice, we'll get a lot of it. Pour 15. I want to make sure that everything's coated really well, so I'm just slowly, rolling this back and forth. Thinking about making the structure of this. Making sure that I've got it. And roll it over that centerpiece. To catch my Por15, I got a jar here as well as this can. Alright, I hate to drain it out because I always feel like there's always a little more that can be coated. Like it's pretty nicely sealed there. Alright, it's been 96 hours. I've let this tank cure for 4 days now, and I really think it looks great inside. Really happy with it. So I am going to put the petcocks back on and see if I can get this thing mounted up. I can also clean the top of this up a little bit. There we go. This bike has been sitting for 3 years, so I want to make sure that I got all the moving mechanisms lubed and cleaned up. Now's the time to do it. That's working a lot better. Okay. And also help shine this thing up. And the other thing I want to do, it looks like this little rubber mount did come undone here. It's just an upholstery foam. Well, excuse me, upholstery adhesive. So I'll put this saddle cushion right here. Tank cushion right here. All right. There it is. Norton Commando tank. It's all been coated. Everything's operating great. Here it is. What a beautiful tank this is. So I'm gonna get a lot more life out of it now.